Hey guys, RPM here. Alright, so in this video, I want to talk to you all about Helium, mainly about their halving, which is going to happen on August 1st, okay, or as of recording this video, in about 3 days or so. And I'm just going to talk about a few different things regarding, how many hotspots are on the network, how many hotspots were on the network last month, and then also just give you guys more specifics regarding the halving and what it means, and also just some other things as well that maybe some people may not understand. As well, we're going to talk about the helium price and how that's been going, and also as well, I want to talk about the helium miners that I guess most people still don't have. And yeah, I want to talk about how crazy the used market is for these helium miners. All right, just insane. So let's begin with the halving information. I want to go through this real quick, and then we're going to talk about how many hotspots are on the network and all that good stuff. Okay, guys. So the HNT halving and what it means. This is an article or blog post on parleylabs.com. Really amazing article here. I'll have it linked down below, but I'm just gonna skim through some things here just so you guys can understand the halving event for helium. What is a coin halving? To understand the impact of a halving event on HNT, it is important to understand the process of a halving. So ultimately, halving reduces the issuance rate of new coins by cutting down the block reward provided to miners. In this case, this is to the helium miners. This ensures that the amount of coin in circulation does not increase exponentially, decreasing the supply being released and thus decreasing the rate of inflation for a cryptocurrency's value. And of course, this part here, some people will have some reservations regarding that. Going along, halving events have historically been heavily influential on cryptocurrency prices. The decrease in supply results in higher demand, which pushes the price higher. There's going to be some debatable things about that. But anyways, going along, also buyers often purchase an asset in anticipation of a halving, which results in a price increase. Historically, the period following also compromises a gradual price increase. Overall, the consensus is that halving shows a bullish trends both before and after halving date. However, each event is unique and can have different results. Exactly. I'm glad they ended off with that. Okay, all right, guys. So you know what halving is, and now let's talk about the HNT halving specifically. All right, so it's going to happen on August 1st. All right, and it will mark the 2 years since the Helium Genesis block, with each halving scheduled to occur every 2 years. All right, so this date marks the first halving of HNT. It will reduce the net HNT issuance from 5 million helium to 2.5 million helium per month. All right, this is the biggest thing that you guys should understand right now. So August 1st, we're going from 5 million helium to 2.5 million helium a month. So that's going to be distributed to everyone that currently has an HNT miner on the network, depending where you are, location, all that kind of stuff. But anyways, below is a chart showing the first 10 years of HNT supply and minting. Okay, so you guys can just freeze frame this and look at that if you'd like. But ultimately, now going along the circulation for helium right now, some people are maybe wondering how that came about. So just to let you guys know that helium, they did not have a pre-mine or anything like that. Just basically, they said there was no pre-mine of HNT. The first HNT was produced on July 29th of 2019 as a part of block 93. Okay, so no pre-mine. It was a fair launch, all that good stuff. Okay, but going along, guys, the process will continue until the maximum supply of HNT is in circulation, which is 240 million, I believe. That's their intention. But due to slow block times, the first year only produced 43 million of the intended 60 million HNT. Therefore, the true maximum supply is 223 million HNT. All right, so that's definitely interesting. Okay, and then currently the current supply of helium right now is about 92,500,000 roughly. Okay, out of 223 million. All right, just to let you guys know. Okay, going along, guys, I want to now talk about the hotspots, and this is a big topic for a lot of people, and constantly have people asking about Red Panda, when's my helium hotspot coming? And I'm just like, I don't know, guys. This is just crazy. I know a lot of people have been waiting, and it continues to happen till this day, right? So right now, as of recording, all right, it's about July 29th. There's about 101,348 helium hotspots on the network at this very moment. And within 30 days, about 29, almost 30,000 hotspots have come online. And actually, we can go back to a video previously that I made back on June 22nd. And this video, I titled it, "Did you receive your Helium hotspot miner yet?" And a lot of you guys left just incredible comments on that video. Just like either hating on Helium, hating on the provider that you bought Helium miners from, or hating just on me because I talked about, Helium hotspot back in I think March or something, and I'm being accused of like persuading people to buy. I never persuaded anyone to buy this, and all of the disclaimers were set in stone out there, guys. All right, so the shipping dates for a lot of these hotspots that all these companies have said, September, October for some people even in December, depending if when they order like last month or something. But I understand that a lot of people, they are missing out on potential profits. I would say not so much anymore. I can't show you guys my profits exactly, but I've been making like one Helium every 7 days or something on like 5 Helium miners. So it's not that crazy right now, but it's still profitable versus the electrical that it takes, right? It's like a couple watts, so you're still profiting essentially, right? And the current price of a Helium right now is about $12.51. But that video, guys, that I did on June 22nd, there's about 62,841 hotspots during that time, right? So it has climbed quite a lot within a month and a week or so. So quite a lot of hotspots have come online. And actually, if you go to the Helium network, you can see exactly, how many of these devices have come on, depending on the brand. So CalChip Connect, which is the Rack V2 miners, about 46,000 of them have been added. Nebra has about 3,500. Syncrobit only has about 1,300, 1,400. Bobcat has about 31,000. Long AP has 348. And Rack Wireless only has 108. That's interesting. There's a whole bunch of other ones here I've never heard of. Smart Mimic, Long AP. But anyways, guys, these are the different, providers of the Helium hotspots that are allowed to sell them, I guess. And yeah, they've been basically this whole month, they've been coming online. Another funny thing I thought I'd mention is that there's hotspot owners. So there's about 28,508 hotspot owners around the world, yet there's 101,348 hotspots online. So this is like a good 1/4 of the hotspots that are owned by, it could be like one person could own like 30 of them or something, right? It depends, but I would say multiple people own at least 3 or 4 Helium hotspots per person, right? Depending on, if one person has one person has 5, whatever. It's interesting to see that. I thought I'd mention that. But anyways, guys, the network is growing. And so that means the issuance, especially because of the halving coming up, it's going to be less, right? It's going to be less. And so I want to talk now about the Helium price, which has, honestly, it really hasn't gone that much down compared to other coins. And it looks like right now, the price of Helium is kind of going back up. But, we don't know what the future will hold. Obviously, we'll see how that goes. But I would say as Bitcoin goes up, then Helium and a bunch of other coins will go up as well. And another thing that I think really helps with the network and in terms of just the fundamentals, I guess, and also the price, is that the community of Helium is huge. I don't make many Helium videos. I've only made like maybe 1 or 2 so far in the past like 4 months or something. But for me, I'm not like fully invested in Helium mining. I love that you can mine with these router type, Raspberry Pi type of devices, right? Very low power, very energy efficient. It's amazing. For me, you guys know I'm a huge GPU miner at heart. So when I have to talk about something like this, it interests me because, these rack miners, I'm looking on eBay right now. Man, somebody just bought one for $5,500. That's nuts. 1825, 2000, 2000, 1900. Like, holy smoke. These are like selling. You could have bought these at the website. Well, I guess for her like $400 or something, or whenever they're on sale. Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys the Helium hotspots is just incredible. It's just incredible. Guys, don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm not trying to be negative on talking about Helium here. I think what Helium has done, especially with the community, is quite a feat. There's a lot of people invested in Helium now. There's a huge network. There seems to be a lot of development happening on Helium. And yeah, the network, it continues to grow, right? As more and more of these helium hotspots are going to be spread around the world. So I guess when that comes to fruition, then there'll be a lot of potential use cases on the Helium network, if not already. I think I've heard some stuff. I tried to find some, but I couldn't find the articles. But I think Helium itself is an interesting project where something could be used in a use case in the future. Who knows? Who knows? But anyways, not financial advice. Anyways, guys, I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. I don't really have anything else I could tell you guys other than I heard that Syncrobit is supposed to ship out next month. So don't quote me on that, as well as a bunch of other ones that are obviously, all these other guys are trying to get out the network as fast as they can, right? And I just showed you guys the makers. Like, looks like CalChip they shipped out 46,000 of them, right? Nebra about 3,500, Syncrobit only 1,300. Bobcat has sent out quite a bit already. So I want to know from you guys. All right, let me know. I've been seeing some pictures online on Instagram. People are now receiving their Helium hotspots. So if you have, please let me know which versions you have received. And if you haven't, then let me know which versions you haven't received yet. And yeah, so I know I have a lot of people who watch my channel are Helium guys. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Helium so far. Honestly, I think, you know, in terms of long term, I think Helium is going to do well. I think it'll do well. Not financial advice. We'll see how it goes. But the Helium miners that I have right now, I'm just sitting on it. I'm just mining whatever it can. It doesn't take much power, like I said before, so it doesn't hurt, right? And I know a lot of people are looking at the money aspect of it, but honestly, just like with other cryptos, you got to think long term. Okay, guys, let me know your thoughts. I appreciate you all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.